Hey everyone, so I wanted to share a look that I did for my birthday. The earrings I got on sale. I just love finding things on sale. But I wanted to start off with the eyes. I started priming with the Benefit Air Patrol. It's in one of their new primers. It's also meant to protect the eyes. It's going to be like a BB cream, and it has a yellow base, so it's going to help cover up any dark circles that we have. So I'm just going to apply that all over my lids. It is a little thick, I guess, in a way. It doesn't feel thick, but a little bit goes a long way. You can use the applicator. You're supposed to use the applicator, but I just find it easier to use my fingers. So we're just going to apply that all over our lids. So once you have that all dry, you don't want to put it any shadow on when it's wet. We're going to go to the Smashbox Double Exposure palette. It's one of the very first palettes I've ever gotten, and I absolutely love it. We're going to use a light purple just for the base. I really like purple for dark brown eyes, and especially for the fall. I just think it's a nice warm color, in my opinion. It is technically, I guess, a cool color, but when you mix it with the darker purples, I think it's more for the holiday seasons. So we're just going to apply this all over the lid. For some reason, I always feel like, I guess my eyes are really weirdly shaped, but they always look like it's not even, but when you look straight it is. But you just want to apply it all over the lid and just underneath the brow bone. Makeup to me always looks a little crazy when you first put it on, but in the end it all comes together. So we're going to use a medium purple shade, and this one has a bit more shimmer to it, and we're just going to apply this towards the outer corners of our eyes. We're just going to tap on a little bit there, and we're going to blend it inwards, and this is just to create a little bit of dimension. Once we got it where we want it, we're going to take a small blending brush and we're just going to blend it into the crease and just make sure that there are no sharp lines. Whenever you do a smoky eye, the biggest thing that you need to do is blending till your fingers hurt. That's going to create a nice smoky effect, and it's going to just look flawless that way. So we're just going to blend the color that we placed there in the outer corner of our eyes. So once we have that all blended, we're now going to take a deep purple, and we're going to use just the blending brush, and we're going to put this color right in the crease. I had done this by accident the first time. I think I had put mascara on and it got right into the crease, so I wanted to correct that, and I decided to put this dark color, and I actually really liked the way that it turned out. So we're just going to apply it in the crease only and blend it in our outer V, and I really like the way that it came out. So once we have that in, we're going to go for a little bit of highlight. I love this silver shade from the palette. It just really reflects light really, really well. It's beautiful. We're going to put that underneath the brow and right in our inner tear duct. And we're going to go on to liner. Liner is always something that's difficult for me. The biggest thing that helps me is trying to keep it small. We're going to go as close to the lash line as possible and kind of build up from there. For this, I wanted to keep it thin, and for the wing, I just wanted to bring it out as far as it went, and that was it. The biggest thing is to don't try to be perfect. You know, it's not always going to come out perfect, and it's okay. You know, you just get it to where you want, and then don't worry about it. Because if you start meddling with it, it's just going to get worse and worse, and you're just going to hate it. So just, you know, get it to where you think it looks good and move on to the next eye, because, you know, you just don't want to mess with it. So here I just flicked out the line just a bit and decided to leave it like that. When I did the other eye, I kind of made the wing a little too long, but no big deal. I just took a little bit of a napkin, wet it with my tongue, and then wiped it off, and that was it. So again, don't worry about it. If you make mistakes, they can be fixed. It's not the end of the world. So next we're going to go to mascara. I like to do first a coat of L'Oreal's Voluminous mascara. I just think that it really just separates the lashes. It really makes them nice and long right before you put on a second coat, which I'm using Better Than Sex. I have been loving it. Has been my go-to pretty much recently. It just makes them so fluffy and big, and I just love this mascara. So that's it for the eyes. We're going to move on to the face, and this is the new Honest Beauty cream foundation. Here I'm just going to apply it with a beauty blender. I found that this is the best way to kind of apply it. I think that I got a shade dark. This is a little too dark for my taste. I think I'm a little lighter than this, but you know, we'll make it work. It doesn't look horrible, but I think I could go a shade lighter. I think though, if you wanted to, you could do this kind of like on the outer parts of your face and do a lighter shade on the inside if you wanted to create a little dimension with only your foundation. But for now, we're just going to put this all over. Next, we're going to move on to concealer. I've been using the Mercier concealer first. I like the peach undertone. It really takes away the little bit of darkness that I have underneath the eyes. We're just going to apply this all over the under eye area, and we're going to blend that out with a beauty blender in a little bit. Once you put this one on, I wanted to create a little bit more of a highlight. So I'm going to use a second concealer to help create that highlight, and this one is by Giorgio Armani. It's a little bit more yellow based, so I'm going to put that right on top of the peach tone just to create a little bit of a brighter under eye area. Once you blend that out, we're going to add a little bit of powder, and I'm using the beauty blender to apply it. I do find that it helps create a seamless effect, like it's not too much powder, which sometimes you get with a brush. We're also going to set the rest of the face with the Nars powder as well. Next, we're going to move on to contour. I just wanted to do a light contour, nothing too intense, and the powder is the best for that. We're just going to sculpt out the hollows of our cheeks just a little bit, again, to create some dimension so that our face doesn't look flat, which is pretty much what we want to achieve. Next, we're going to do blush. I've been loving this new color from Nars. It's really has a lot of glitter. So I wouldn't say it's for every day. I really like it for a night because we always want to look glowy at night. And we're just going to apply that to the apples of our cheeks. We're going to move on to my favorite highlighter. We're going to do this again to the high points of the face, right on the cheekbones, down the bridge of your nose, your cupid's bow, and sometimes I like to put it under my eyebrows. Not today. And we're just going to blend that in with our fingers. A little bit goes a long way. Next is eyebrows. We're just going to pencil them in. Nothing too intense again. you don't want to look like they're drawn in, but filling them in really does make a difference. You know, the look is not complete until your eyebrows are done. So we're just going to fill them in with a little bit of a pencil. I like to extend the ends just a bit because mine are so short. But you don't have to if you don't want to. For a few last touches. For the lips, I didn't want to wear anything too intense. We're just going to add a pop of color with the Benetint. It's my favorite lip stain. I prefer red for lips. It's just my go-to color. So naturally, I just love the red lip stain. It's the easiest thing to apply. You just plop a little on, you blend it in, and you just look like you're ready to go. For the final touch, we're going to spray a little bit of our setting spray just to make sure that everything stays on, and that's it. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this. Stay tuned for more videos, and if you like it, please press the thumbs up below, and I can't wait to talk to you guys soon. Bye!